Back to my channel. Welcome. I'm so excited to be filming another video, or a new video, not another video. I say another like there's been anything that's been going on. Oh, that's better. But first of all, excuse the background noise because my brushes are still wet. I washed them earlier on in the day and I needed clean brushes for a beautiful look, so my aircon is there making a noise. I feel like it's gonna bother me, so yeah. So this is a new video and we will be trying a lot of new products because I mean I haven't been on the YouTube scene in a while. Again, they may not necessarily be new to the market, but they're new to me. They also might not even be new to me at this point, but obviously it's the first time I'm going to be using them on my channel, so that's what makes me so excited about them, because I can share my opinion on things I've been using over the past few months that I really love, and things I've tried and I feel like are bummers, you know, and all that. There aren't really a lot of bummers. I think there's like one at most, but yeah. And I'm going to be trying something that I've actually never used at all today on the channel, because I quickly went out to this camp before filming this video, so I am excited. I think let me start with my eyebrows while we're doing all this chitter, because the first thing I'm gonna do today is eyes, because the palettes we are using, goodness, very pigmented palettes, very that girl. Okay, so you know how I do my brows? I just spray on some Got2b onto a spoolie, and then I brush my eyebrows upwards with that Got2b spray, free spray, just because it's easier to do my brows once they're actually laid and there's like product on them. I don't have a really set in stone brow routine, simply because I don't care for brows. I'm not in the middle of the frame and it's bothering me. Simply because I don't care for brows anymore. I literally just do them because they frame the face. But nowadays I've even been bold enough to leave the house without doing my brows. Like I could do my whole face, but I won't do my brows. It's only when like a look is really extra, like eyeshadow and all that, I'll be like, okay, let me do my brows. So I fill it in with the pencil and then I just blend that all in, and then afterwards I take a brow pen. This is for the Tiny Tip Precise Brow Pen from Essence, and I just do some hair-like strokes. I don't know if you can see that. Which brow am I doing? I can't do this one. Today I have a monitor, so I'm just still trying to figure it out also. But yeah, I just fill in the brow hairs just so slightly. As you can see, this tip is like quite small, so it doesn't like take out a lot of product in one go. That's sometimes it will take out a lot. Sometimes it won't even take out, depending on how the pen was sitting. So, but it is good for really those filling in sparse brow hairs and just carrying on with your day. I'm using a new concealer from LA Girl, and this is still in the shade Fawn because I color corrected this. I do my brows and I sometimes highlight depending on the highlight that I'm going for. Okay, so letting that concealer get tacky just a little bit. So I think this is what I am most excited for, which is the eyeshadow palette. I have a new eyeshadow palette. And as you can see, it's already been dug into. I've already been using it for a while. And this is the Soft Glam eyeshadow palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills Boom. It's my first Anastasia product, so I am quite excited. As you can see, let me wipe it and make it look clean. One thing about this girl, she is being used and borderline abused, because I use this you can hear obviously Soft Glam. So this palette has all your neutrals and it has every skin tone shade that you would need. Okay, not every, but it has just enough skin tone shades for brown girls, lighter girls. Actually, I think this is like a palette that's very brown girl friendly. These browns are very beautiful, pigmented, and like I said, brown girl friendly, black girl friendly. So this is a perfect palette, everyday palette. So you can literally use it whether you want highlighter in your inner corners and you just want to call it a day, or you actually want to highlight your face. I have used the highlighter on my face before. Or you want to create a liner. You can even do your brows with some of these browns. The blocks are quite small in my opinion to use for blush, to like have a brush in there for blush. But I mean, if you can make it work, or try use like some of the colors as bronzers, contour, it can work. Because I mean, like, it's quite versatile. It's very versatile. I love it, and we're gonna be creating a look with it today, girl. So before we get started, I'm just gonna blend out the rest of the concealer on my eye. Is that looking blended? Let me just put some more. Okay, so if you are interested in this palette, there are resellers in South Africa such as Muse Beauty, that Juicer, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know if they have this palette. This was a present for me and it wasn't bought in the country, so I can't really say where you're gonna get it in the country, but there are resellers. I don't know what look I'm going for, but I do want to use a lot of the shadows, and I also want to use the shimmers. So I don't know. I think let me create a wing situation and then put some of these shimmers. Okay, so my favorite skin tone shades are burnt orange and sienna. I'm not really gonna show you every single shade, but it's these two. Wait, no, these two is burnt orange and sienna. So those are quite close to my skin tone, and the other one is more my bronzing shade. That wasn't my intention to use those, but okay, anyway, I'm gonna use them to start out a blend. Okay, no, so a blend of the, do you see how pigmented that is? No, keep quiet. This is so pigmented, like you will end up using more than you even intended on using with this. So you do need to go in with a very light hand. I'm gonna try not to do something complicated. Okay, then I'm gonna take Mulberry, which is a plumish shade, a deep plum shade. And I'm gonna pack that onto my waterline, or my lash line actually. And because these shadows are quite pigmented, if it is your desire, you can set your eyelid first before you go in with them. But even if that's just how you do your makeup in general, I think it will work out a lot more. So I'm just taking the burnt orange, which is my skin tone shade, and brushing it all over my crease, and also just blending out that V shape. But don't worry, I will deepen it again, or blend out. Actually, my intention was to say blend out. And this can also get quite pigmented, so I'm gonna try not to go too crazy for now, because it's definitely a shade I'm gonna keep going back into. Then I'm gonna take my original brush and just stamp on sienna again here at the edge, and mulberry. And then with sienna, I'm gonna go into the crease. And I'm just looking down and literally putting the product on like this, so that the brush gets into my actual crease. Just gonna take a lip brush and really deepen in with sienna. I think I'm even gonna take Cypress Amber, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is a dark brown, and put it in there. Just a little though, and then I'm gonna blend it in. This brush, what is this, honey? And I'm gonna blend that all in. And you see we have this beautiful shape going. Deep crease, defined crease, and then we have this beautiful shade on our waterline. And I'm just gonna continue just taking the brush without adding on any product, just to show you how pigmented this is. And I just went back and I deepened that up again. And then I'm gonna take a fluffier brush, and I'm gonna take orange soda, and I'm gonna brush it into my brow bone and this area. And this is just to create a final blend, not taking it too much. And I'm gonna blend it in at this white. Or add it with this white, just to create a nice seamless blend. Nothing too harsh over there, you know, like make it look like the concealer and the powder and the eyeshadow, sorry, are one. And I love this white shade to highlight under my brow bone, so you can just tap it there or blend. Ooh, it's pigmented. See, that's what I'm saying, that like Miss Anastasia is in her bag. Okay, I'm gonna take my original burnt orange brush and blend in just again. It's looking real purpley up here. Another fave that I discovered last year, actually, and I'm sorry I have been gatekeeping this, is the Wet n Wild felt tip eyeliner, which looks like this. And there is the actual tip, quite thin. So I'm just gonna apply that on the little lash line. And I'm gonna take that lip brush and I'm gonna use it to blend this in. And if you want, because the eyeshadow palette actually does have a black, you can use that black instead of using an eyeliner, but I just also wanted to incorporate that. And also adding eyeliner just deepens it in a sultry way. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, now we're gonna add the glitters, the fun part. I'm so excited. Anyway, right now I'm conflicted between these two because the look is already very purplish, very deep, but I do also want to light it up. So I think I'm gonna use bronze, which is like a gold color, and then there's also fairy and glistening, which are my favorites. But I feel like they're a little too light, so maybe I can go in with sultry all over, and then I can add bronze on top. I don't know, girl. I'm just winging it, okay? Just FYI, the eyeshadow palette does come with a brush, but it is a synthetic brush, but it's quite cute or whatever for blending, and it does come with this bottom. It's a two-sided brush, so it does come with this bottom part, which I actually like a lot for applying shimmers. And yeah, girl. Okay, so I'm applying that all over where I didn't apply that first color. This is cute. I like her, but I feel like we can add more spray for it to last longer, you know what I mean? And so I actually quite like it like this, but I feel like I need to add more. This is beautiful actually. Now that the light is hitting and I can see, this is beautiful. Let's also add it on this eye. This is so pretty, and I feel like this is the perfect mix of all the colors I've been using, to the extent where I feel like we don't even need to put on another shadow. But okay, I'm gonna use rose pink just here on top, nothing too serious. And I know it's typically dark to light with the eyeshadows, but that still looks pretty cute to me. And I just want to blend this. Looks so pretty. What I'm getting is that, like, it's the mulberry color, which is the dark plum shade, and then black, and I really like that. It's giving me a really cool vibe. So anyway, I have blended my eyeshadow, or my shimmer shadow. I really like that. I really like that. And I think that's a wrap on the eyeshadow. Like, it's a wrap. We've been at this for too long. Okay, I have been using this Essence Prime Plus Studio, which actually has pretty nice primers, just FYI. But this is the Multi-Action Plus Protecting Primer, which has blue light protection and SPF 15 for daily protection and mineral UV filter. So it is a mineral, you know, sunscreen essentially. But I really like it because obviously I wear makeup with it, so I'm not really bothered that it's it gives that cause that we all hate, especially as black people. But it protects under your makeup, and you can never have enough protection. and it's almost hydrating. It doesn't dry, it's not mattifying, so I pretty much like it. You could wear it alone if you are of like a lighter skin tone, but I can't. I can't, and I think you can pretty much see why I can't, you know. And something else that I've been loving, which is basically finished because I was also using it as skincare, is the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum, which is hydrating, and it looks like this. It's almost shimmery when you apply it, but this is pretty good stuff. Yeah, so I have this Fix and Last 18-hour makeup fixing spray, instant matte effect, waterproof, free from oil and alcohol, that I just got from Essence, and it looks like this. And I'm just gonna spray a layer of it before I do just one, because we're trying to see how it works before we do anything else. Another new product, because we're doing things here. I feel like this whole routine is gonna be new, but anyway. So another new product is this liquid drip glow getter from Scarlet Hill, which is a Mr. Price's makeup brand. So this shade is, oh, I think it's glow getter. Yeah, I think it's glow getter. So this I'm just gonna apply under my makeup, because when I apply it on top, I tried to apply it on top the other day, it didn't want to blend. Like these dots that I'm making, it was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's still on my dress. Very pigmented. This is a pink shade, so don't be like, girl, that don't look like your shade. It's not really my shade, girl. You see what I'm saying? Like this, I don't know if you can see. I don't think it shows up on camera, but like it leaves these dots to show where I placed it. Like it's like the immediate, you have to see that. You have to see that. Like where I placed it immediately, it's so ghetto. So rather I apply it under my makeup, and then it's not a problem for me, you know. And I'm just highlighting where we'd highlight with powder highlight. Yeah, so that you don't actually need to highlight with powder highlight when you're done with the whole look, because it's like your face is already highlighted. Boom. So I'm gonna quickly apply my corrector, or my concealer that I use as corrector. This is nothing new at all, so we're just gonna skip past this. Okay, so I also quickly concealed my brows, so quickly waiting for that to dry. Anyway, I am using my Huda Beauty foundation in gingerbread. So I recently got the glowish skin tint by multi-hue skin tint by Huda Beauty, and I am in the shade, I think it's 7. No, I'm in the shade 810, and this, just like it says, it's a skin tint, but you can also use it with your foundation just to add some more life into your foundation. And of course, that's what I do, especially if you have like a matte foundation, even though, yeah, but it is still a matte foundation, so it is quite great to add this to your foundation, just to give it more skin-like finish, or even if you want like more coverage than a skin tint can offer you, you can just add 1 drop of the skin tint, 1 drop of the foundation, and you are good to go. So just quickly blend that out. Let me get my stuff in this. And yeah, it's pretty cute, but it's not the star of the show today, because obviously I am using foundation. I would not like to do this look with a skin tint, but I will do another video of everyday soft face that you can achieve with your skin tint. Where the dogs are not cute. It gives the foundation a more luminous finish, and also it allows more drying time than you typically get from more blending time. This foundation blends or dries down quite quickly. So with the skin tint, you don't need to worry about that, because it's like you've almost changed the formula of the foundation. But today I put 1.5 pumps of foundation, and I put half a pump of the skin tint, so it's not as much as I typically use, because I do want this look to be full coverage, matte, flawless, but I do want like a little dew, like just a healthy glow. Like, not that I'm looking for a dewy finish, but like it must still give health and radiance. It must give youth. It mustn't look like my skin is dry. And I have some more foundation left over, so I'm just gonna add it to the points where I didn't really put it on. Put some more around here. I just got this new sponge from Sobe. I don't remember what it was called, but I got it from Clicks. Obviously it's by Sobe. I got it from Clicks, and it's a sensational sponge. I love Sobe sponges. As I was saying, I love Sobe sponges. They are very soft and they are quite good quality, and they do the job amazingly. And I was just so stunned from the sponge. I have used a Sobe sponge before. It was more for highlight and contour. This one is actually quite dry, so I need to wet it just a bit. Sobe sponges are really of good quality, and I enjoy them a lot. So if you're looking for new sponges, Sobe sponges are definitely worth the investment. And also, you need sponges that, like, if you're gonna wash them often, you need to wash your sponges often, that don't like easily crack and, you know, succumb to, okay, I'm not focusing on the camera, that don't easily crack and succumb to like the many washes, you know what I mean? Just trying to be very quick with this contour, because I mean, these are all regular things. Nothing new, nothing special. The base is looking sensational. And what's gonna make it even more sensational is this Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Banana Bread. This powder is also very sensational. I was on the market for a new powder for quite a moment, since, you know, Valora Mercier had paid its dues, but also I've had that powder for more than a year, so it just comes to show how much it will last you for. if you ever decide to make that investment, because it's definitely an investment to purchase Fleur Mercier in South Africa, unfortunately. And then I bought like a few powders, and I honestly didn't like them. Sure, like the one that I reviewed the other day on my channel, I bought a different shade, and still, if anything, it gave me so much flashback, and I was just utterly disappointed. It's not lightweight at all. It was such a heavy powder. If those shades were like, you know, for in like people shades, it could really work as a foundation, because that powder is just, it just a no for me. And I'm so sad because I bought it at a higher price even the second time, and I was like, no, you know what, I didn't buy the correct powder the first time. So, but no baby, it was just an all over no. But anyway, so I set my whole face, my under eyes are, anyway, I highlighted with this powder. It's so good. It does have a little scent though to it, so if you have sensitive skin, or you don't like scents, or whatever your issue is with scents, then you're probably not gonna like this powder. But other than that, it is sensational, and it sets, it holds, it lasts for so long. Recently I've been going to the gym with my makeup, and not even intentionally, but like you'll find that I do my makeup during the day, and then I'll go to the gym later, and I don't get a chance to wash off my makeup, and literally I'll sweat so much, but my makeup will be like, I am here to stay with you, girl. So it's absolutely a sensational powder, quite affordable in my opinion too for such a high-end powder. And the thing is with powder, it's like, guys, I could pay 50,000 rand if I had it, first of all, and if necessary for powder, because like powder makes or breaks a look. Like it really makes or breaks a look. So I don't mind the investment at all. It's an investment in my eyes, like everything else. Foundation and powder for me are such important things. Everything else we can really get away with, but foundation and powder, so important to me. So yeah, as you can see, I do my normal setting routine. Just take some powder, pat it on the back of my hand, depending on where I'm applying. If I'm applying here, I don't really dab it. But yeah, I do that, and I set all over, and I'm good to go. I'm gonna use this brush to set the rest of my face and my contour. I don't like harsh contour nowadays, so I just take my face powder and I literally just go in with it, and it sets. And because I obviously applied the contour color underneath, there isn't a lot that needs to be done by the color. Like the majority of the color comes from the contour. I'm gonna dust off this fake. Also got a new blush from Yardley. This is the Terracotta blusher, which is an orangey color. It's more terracotta actually than it is orange. I saw it and I was just like, ooh, orange blush, but it's not that orange, so bummer. And yeah, but I'm gonna apply to the apples of my cheeks. So just gonna apply to the apples. Okay, not the apples really, but I'm blending it in. Okay, I'm blending it in with my contour and still putting it where it plays blush. I'm actually going to use 2 blushes because that's been my vibe. So I'm kind of using this as a bronzer essentially today. I just wanted to use it because it's new. The look that I did actually is not full, it's at me. So now I'm gonna go in with this Essence blush, the blush and breathtaking. It's just a nice sweet pink blush, nothing new on my channel. And the pigment in this blush is sensational. That's such a beautiful blend actually. I am not mad. Nothing too... Should I add black or white? Nah, black. Okay, I only applied black to about half of my under eye. Ooh. Ooh, the language is really getting lost there. I'm gonna take the original brush that I used to blend Mulberry, which is essentially one of the darker shades that we used, into this under eye. Right under here, we are going to put sultry again. Do you see? Get the bar. Nah, that's too light. I mean, too dark. Okay, so I put the rose pink here. Okay, that's better. I put the rose pink here close to my tear duct, and then in the middle to blend out mulberry and rose pink I put sultry, just so it also like has a blend, you know makeup people love saying so it connects, so it blends. Okay, we need something for our inner corner, and I think we're gonna use glistening. Should we use bronze? I'm gonna start off with bronze. Where is it? Yes, bronze. And then if that's not cute, I'm gonna put glistening on top. That is definitely cute. I don't know what I expected. I truly do not know what I expected. But I do want to put a lighter champagne color to it. Then just go back your palette a lot. I'm going to take glistening and fairy for my highlights. Ooh, this is so cute. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I love how I'm doing my makeup and all I'm going after. Oh, the only thing I'm going after this is the chin. And then I'm gonna put some cheek highlighter. so I have applied some lashes, even done my hair, or even did my hair, Jesus, English. And so now we're just gonna wrap up by doing the lips. Oh, first let's spray some setting spray. Like I said, this is the Essence Fix and Last 16 Hours spray. Just gonna spray some on the hair first. They say you must shake it before you use. Let's just see how that looks. It doesn't have like a weird strong scent, so I like and appreciate that about it. It says that it has some cucumber, so I think that it has a very, it's like natural smell. I definitely like that about it. And obviously if you wanted to like work even more, let's just spray it on the back of our beauty blender. Back of our blender. And then I'm just gonna, oh no, it's gonna lift my makeup too. You know, some hacks, they do more bad than they do good. It definitely made the highlight like stand out. Okay, I'm just gonna do this so it's like still blush on my cheeks. Yeah, definitely made the highlight like a lot more there. And speaking of the whole blush situation, I'm just gonna add some more. And then the last new thing is the Maybelline lipgloss with hyaluronic acid. There it is, and I'm using the shade 006 Reef. These are very, 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 very pigmented, so okay, so that is the lip. This is so cute. It's so glam. Like, it looks like I'm going somewhere and I'm taking a picture. Anyway, I enjoyed creating this look and I hope you did enjoy it. It wasn't very tutorial-esque, not get ready with me, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. So let's quickly review all the new products we tried. Let's start with skin. So it was the Prime Studio primer. I love this primer. It protects the skin, very good for the skin. I love it, and it's just extra SPF, blue light protecting, just all the good stuff. And it's a makeup base and it's hydrating, so I love it for that. This liquid highlighter, I love the color. It's very pigmented, but I don't like the fact that like you can see where you place the highlighter and it doesn't blend. So that's very ghetto in my opinion. I don't like that about it. And then we also use the glowish skin tint. Absolutely love, 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 love this product. I'm gonna do a video on it very soon where I just use it only with no foundation, and you'll see how absolutely sensational it is. It's so beautiful on the skin. It's just enough coverage and you'll get the perfect glow. Love it, love it, love it. And I think you can even see the glow peek through a little in my makeup. I'm almost dropping my merch down. Just gonna put my mirror there so I can actually see how I look, but you kind of see it's healthy. This is a matte look, but it's a healthy matte, and I definitely think that is thanks to the skin tints and also the liquid drops, because we did use them on the high cheekpoints, high points of the face, the chin, cupid's bow, and the nose. So I do definitely think that they influence that. And then one of the stars of the show is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. Here it is. I love this, and like I said, you can get this from Arc Store, which is available in many parts of the country, even Gateway. Like I don't know all the stores, so it's easy to count when there's like 3 stores at first, but it's also available in Gateway. So many of your very popular cities like Pretoria, Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town, and I think they are looking to expand to more and more cities in the country, because they do provide a lot. And also the glowish skin tints I also got from Park Store. And then I use this blush, which I use kind of like as a bronzer, and I really love that. And the final thing that I used on the skin was this Fix and Last 18-hour makeup fixing spray. We're definitely not going to see if it lasts for 18 hours, but maybe let's see how non-movable it is. Oh, I forgot to show. Oh no, it moved. It moved, baby. It moved, but that's not really a concern. And excuse me, I didn't really sit with a lot of powder here, so I'm not concerned that it moves. Anyway, and then the star of the eyes, this beautiful eye look. As you can see, all this gorgeousness is created by the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this palette. Like I said, it has become such a staple in me. And if you're a subscriber, if you're a regular taker on this channel, you know I have this Switch Beauty palette. I don't remember its name. Oh, it's Slay for Days, and it has lots of nudes. It's such a huge palette, but I've literally put it to the side, and this palette is what I've been using all the time when I do my makeup. Literally, now all I do is pull out a colorful eyeshadow palette, and I have it on standby for my transition colors, for the highlights, the shimmers, and all. Beautiful palette. Absolutely love it. And yeah, I think those are all the new things we used. Oh, and the Maybelline gloss. So this gloss, which I use as a topper to this MAC satin lipstick. It's very beautiful. I love it. This whole look is just stunning. I typically don't like using these Maybelline glosses on their own, but definitely on top of something, they absolutely look sensational. And I don't like using them on their own because, you know, when you put too much of a product, it kind of gives that, like, it'll be here, there, not there, you know. So anyway, so that wraps up the look. Love it. My hair goes through a lot, guys. Having short hair is absolutely ghetto because the hairstyles that you need to do, but I think I should just braid my hair, stop being dramatic. Anyway, I love this look. I hope you did too. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. I hope this is my comeback to YouTube because I definitely do miss filming. I really do miss filming, even vlogging. I hope this is my comeback. I'm very excited. I love this look. Yeah, I wish I could take it somewhere. I wish I could really take it somewhere. Yo, let me go to the gym, child. Let me go to the gym. Don't forget to subscribe. I promise I'll be bringing content.